How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Recently, I've been using the Ranger in some CODA runs, and I've been finding the Ranger to be pretty effective. I, like many others, kind of hated the Ranger back in the day. One, because, well, you have Vice as a Ranger most likely, and nobody really likes Vice that much. And two, I just thought he was kind of a gimmick. I just thought he lacked in a lot of areas, didn't really have a lot of skills, offered a lot of variety. You know, he was very underwhelming when I unlocked him because, you know, he's kind of like one of the, main antagonists in the game to an extent, depending on what route you're on. And he's an important character. So I really expected the Ranger to have more power, and I was very underwhelmed by it. But over the last few months and recently, I've been trying to like the Ranger and give him a fair shake, and I've been finding him to be one of the most effective classes out there. And I really think he's viable in, like CODA and whatnot. The reasons why, well, if he didn't have Lobber, I'm going to be right up, like I've said previously. If he didn't have Lobber, I think he would be probably the most useless class in the game. This is a huge saving grace for him, and it's super useful. I've been finding bombs to be very useful. I'm not using them right now, but bombs, they can hit pretty hard. Like, I've never really used them a whole lot, but bombs can do significant damage, and you can easily take half the health off a unit, if not more. And especially if you match weakness. I don't know. Do you guys use bombs? Are bombs a thing? Do people just neglect them like I did? Am I missing out? But I've been using them here and there, and I'll take like a couple bombs, a couple healing items, or I might just take all bombs, different colors or different elements. And I've been finding some good success with that. And I think double attack is great on the Ranger. Some people don't really like it because it doesn't hit as hard as like a warrior or whatever with double attack, or whoever, the other classes that get double attack can hit a lot harder. I think it's samurai or ninja that get it, not warrior. But anyway, I like it. I like double attack on him because, it gives me something to do. And I really enjoy daggers. I used to be a hater of daggers, but I really like, stop, and some of the other finishers on here are super good. And then we have steadfast because there's really nothing else to put on Vice. I mean, I guess I could give him like an extra 200 hit points, but overall, he is just, it's good. It's good. He's doing good. I mean, I'm only in CODA 1, I'm only in Pirate's Graveyard, so this, I get to San Bronza and I'm like, dude, screw Vice, he's useless. So this could change, but I do think he's at least early CODA viable. At least like for CODA 1, maybe CODA 2, he's got some value, he's got some use. It's a viable class. And I think a lot of people sleep on him for reasons I mentioned earlier. Like I said, it's Vice and stuff, and I don't know. I'm the kind of person that likes to give every class a chance. I try to learn every class, or at least play them enough, because I truly believe, even though I will hate on classes and make fun of them, sometimes I just meme on classes for fun, like the Cleric, but I truly believe this game is balanced to a point and is so well designed that every class has value. Every class is useful. Every class can go through the whole game no matter what. There's just some that are better than others, some that have things others don't, and that's fine. But so many games don't do that. They'll have like your starter class. You ever play Fire Emblem? You got your early classes, they're all junk. Then you got your mid-tier, okay, and then you got your advanced top-tier classes. Those are the only ones you basically use. You don't use the early game or maybe some mid-game. And there's other games that do that where everything becomes redundant basically, and you move up the chain. Where in Tactics Ogre, that's not the case. You can still use the 6 starter classes from the beginning of the game, use those in CODA, and you can make them work perfectly fine. So I really think that's a huge selling point to the game for me, and a huge just W for Tactics Ogre Reborn, that they allow you to just make any class work, any class viable. But like I said, there are better options. There's always going to be something that's more efficient, more meta, but at the end of the day, it all works, and that's what I like. So I don't know. How do you guys feel? Do you like the Ranger? I know there's kind of like a half and half. Some people really like Ranger, some people really don't. And a lot of people really like Lobber. They're just Lobber fans. If any class has Lobber, they just run them in their party, They just love to toss stuff around, I guess, So let me know what you guys think. What do you think about the Ranger again? Do you think it's CODA viable, or do you think it's kind of a gimmick? Is there better options with Lobber out there? Would you rather run a Beast Tamer instead of a Ranger? There's just a lot of things, and I like to have discussions and hear how other people play the game. Again, I don't think there's any right or wrong way to play, which is one of the great things about this game. And I just like to have discussions with you guys, and you guys teach me a lot. You know, I learn a lot of things from you guys, a lot of things I never tried, a lot of things I never considered, and it's just fun to share ideas and opinions, you know, so let me know how you feel, guys. Let me know what you think, and as always, I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, later, guys. Peace out. Have a good one.